I just come here because I feel like I can come here whenever I want, and I just feel safe.
I don't live with my parents because we've had like a bad history. Pretty much moved from home to home. So I've never stayed in one place long enough to make friends.
If somebody is having like a hard time at home, they'll be like, let's talk about it, and like they'll make the person feel really better.
It's a nice place to, interact with other people.
My mom works all the time, so I get lunch fed to me here, and that's nice, and dinner.
It's fair here. Like, you don't have to worry about staying on the streets. They want you to be good kids, not on the street.
I come every single day unless there's like some kind of emergency.
They feed you, you clean up after yourself. You can play pool games, you can play board games.
When I come here, I get to hang out with my friends.
We saw a number of kids who come from horrendous backgrounds and really discouraging places, needing a leg up, needing a jump start in life, and this is the kind of place that can give that to them.
If you can get to these kids early, then the sky's the limits for them. And that's always seemed to be the message of the center, and it's always felt like something that I could get behind.
I know I can make a difference for these kids too and show them that they can get through it too, no matter how hard it is.
It's about transformation. And it may not happen next month, and it may not happen next year, but I can only hope and pray that what we are instilling, what our value system is, what we are sharing, what we are displaying, which is love first and firm second, is that we will be remembered as an echo, as a memory, as a way of life, that these kids, what they come from here, what they come from now, is just a blip on their radar screen. And that their screen, their future, their life does have meaning, and that they have tremendous value and dignity and honor. Day Day, when I first started here, was the bane of my existence.
13 years old, I'm in 8th grade.
When he came through the doors, the rafters were shaking, he riled everyone up, he was loud, he was mischievous.
You have warnings, and then you have to do a consequence for those kind of warnings.
I had to talk with him about his behavior and his choices and whatnot. And this went on and on and on for 6 or 8 months.
Like if you say shut up here, it's not allowed. You have to go, you minus 50 points. Points are when like you buy stuff from the store.
Every so often, I wouldn't hear him, and it would be quiet. And I think to myself, where is that kid, Day Day? Well, lo and behold, I would look down and I would see him sleeping on one of the couches. He doesn't feel safe. There are strangers in his home. And yet he feels safe enough amid the din and the controlled chaos of this program to sleep.
I have a bunch of friends here that come here and they treat me nicely here, and it's like they treat you the way you want to be treated and you treat the way they want to be treated. I used to do my homework here. We play pool. We play like board games. I like board games like Uno and stuff. I'm in like a different class because I'm like, I had like a problem when I was little. I have ADHD, but now I'm going into mainstream classes, like regular classes.
Sometimes I guess the talks really do bear fruit, because Day Day now, who was on a path to the main youth center, Long Creek Youth Development Center. His father's in the jail, his mother's in and out of jail. Day-Day was headed in the same direction. He is now aspiring to be Teen of the Month. And just recently, he came bounding through the red doors with a certificate of appreciation that said, Best Improved Student.
So they help me out here.
So like that helps you get to the same pace or
Same pace as everyone else is in, yeah.
Okay.
They help you out here a lot. Like, if you need their help, they'll be here for you.
So the kid that was on one path to Long Creek is now on a very different path. He aspires to be Teen of the Month and is getting straight A's.
Tina, Donna, AJ, Lexi, Cher, Tori, they're all like will listen to you. All the staff will listen to you. And I became really close friends to all of them.
The most reason why I come here is because I stay out of trouble most of the time, and my grandparents appreciate it.
Normally after school I can have help with my homework, and you can eat dinner here, and you can hang out with your friends.
Because we go to Funtown, we go to some other places, like we go to Corn Maze sometimes in October, which is pretty fun.
We have a green team, which is where she teaches us about what we can recycle, and we go out and pick up trash and all that stuff.
It's fun, and I feel safe, and my friends, I get to see them every day.
I especially like the book section. I like reading books. I'm a bookworm.
But I think deep down inside, they want to feel accepted, like I did. And now that they can come to a place and feel accepted, and not worry about who's outside of the doors, and they can come here and they can let things out. They can talk if they want. They can run around like they do.
I was getting bullied extremely bad. I was getting called names, I was getting picked on, I was getting beat up for no reason. Being here at the teen center, it coped my cutting experience in bullying. I get bullied a little bit less, but I still get bullied. But the teen center has taught me to just ignore them. Let them be bullies. You have a life to live, and life is too short to wait.
A young woman who is now one of my staff members is one of my favorite stories to share.
So I moved to Westbrook 2 years ago. I started over at Westbrook High School. It wasn't a good match because I didn't make friends. It was hard moving my junior year.
And this is a story that doesn't have an ending. It's still continuing. It's still blossoming.
I was gonna drop out. I came over here and I met Donna, and Donna told me about how much school is important and how I need to go, and I still wasn't really believing her too much.
She was 17, troubled, making some bad choices, but internal to her, just beautiful.
I got my GED, graduated, and it really made a big difference because now I have a full-time job here. It's working, it's steady.
She was with a boyfriend who was abusive to her. And I was really mad that she put herself in a situation and did not get out of it, that she was with someone who was actually abusive to her.
Donna is an amazing person. Sorry.
That's okay.
She's helped us out so much. I think of her as like another mom.
The part of me that is ashamed is that why didn't I have enough compassion to just be compassionate? But I was angry with her. So the day that she came in and she said that her boyfriend had hit her the night before, and it had become quite a tussle and the police came and whatnot, I was angry. I was angry. Thankfully, Lexi had the mindset and enough strength at that time to pull away from that boyfriend and to end it. And it wasn't easy for her. And I was so, so proud of her.
She's just so energetic. She keeps this place alive. She helps us so much, not only with the kids, it's really about us, staff. And she's amazing.
She has a soaring future. And I only hope that I have the honor to continue to work with someone who has such strength and courage to move forward.
We have moved from really kind of a small-time organization that saw kids that came in to really taking it to the next step, the next level. Any child above the 6th grade can walk in off the street and come in here and will be embraced completely. Whether you're a cheerleader and a football player or a kid with special needs, and anywhere in between.
The kids that we work with, over 500 of them, we're informing them so that as adults, they are good, kind, and decent.
It doesn't just change lives, it saves lives. But there's a lot of neglect that many of our children have experienced at home. And so they come here, and by getting that support and leg up while here, they're able to kind of rise above some of that at home as best they can.
And it should matter to the community and the future workforce and our corporate friends, the kinds of kids that we are nurturing here.
It's been said that a 5-minute conversation with an adult can save a child's life. Who knows, when a kid walks in off the street, one interaction with a staff and an adult can be the turning point for a child. So that's really part of our mantra, so that's really very important.
It should matter because they're coming your way.